Recently, I started studying the book of Proverbs, and as I was studying it, all the wisdom there led me to conclude one incredible fact, and it is simply that the book of Solomon, or the book of Proverbs, and the book of Ecclesiastes, and all the literature that Solomon wrote is aimed at making what is assumed to be a very ignorant man incredibly wise. And it's contingent on one thing, that he takes this wisdom, he takes this information, and he puts it to use in his life to avoid what would be considered common pitfalls for any man. So what I began to do after understanding the basis and the purpose of these writings is I began to pursue what would it look like for a person, for a man in fact, to embody all of the principles that are regarding relationships and managing wealth, managing personality, managing your persona, or even your pursuits and your desires. What would it be like for a man to do everything that Solomon suggested in these writings? And what I discovered was that at the end of the day, a man that is wise with his relationships, wise with his money, wise with his health, wise with his desires, wise with the things that he is pursuing, would begin all of his questions, or all of his decisions, should I say, with one important question. It has been said that human beings, particularly adults, every single day you are faced with 30,000 decisions. That is to say, every given day that you are allowed to wake up and take in fresh air, you are presented with 30,000 decisions that you will make in just one single day. And with that being the case, obviously we have room for error. And I personally believe that the quality of our lives are all based on the sum total of the decisions that we've made. That is to say, there are many things outside of our control. There are things that we cannot determine. But most of our lives are made up of the decisions that we've made, whether good or bad. So how do we make better decisions? That's the key. That's the decision that everyone has to face, the reality that everyone has to face every single day. It is making the right decisions, because whatever I decide to do today will determine the outcome of my life tomorrow. Well, there's one question that I believe Solomon would put before us when determining how we would respond to 30,000 decisions every single day, and it is simply this: will this, whatever this is, honor God? Will this decision that I'm about to make, will it honor God? If we answer and embrace that question truthfully and honestly, without any regards to what we want or what we think should be the outcome, I believe that our life will be better than what we could ever plan for ourselves, because our ultimate aim is at honoring God, not fulfilling some personal desire that we might have for ourselves. So take for instance, if a person is faced with a new job opportunity, the question that they should ask is not how much money I'm going to make, or how much this is going to excel or progress my career. We should be asking the question, will it honor God? If a person is presented with a business opportunity, you shouldn't say, okay, well, how can this set me up to improve my portfolio? But rather the question should be, will this business opportunity allow me and help me honor God? The question at the end of the day is never, what will this do for me? The question is always, and it begins with, every decision-making process begins with, how will this honor God? And so I'm on a journey. I'm on a journey to reevaluate my life, to reevaluate the decisions that I have to make in the future. And every one of those decisions that I am facing will begin with the important and the most important question: will this honor God?